Okay,
Okay,
cool.
so good evening, sorry people, good evening, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. My name is Rich and this is the Rich and
King.
Show, and we have another installment for you. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you missed us, all of that good stuff, blah blah blah. What was I just saying? Yeah, it was harder to work out then.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
But you could work out, but it's not as intense, but it's still decent. But
Yeah.
again, lost weight. And yeah, so I don't know if I'd ever want to be that size again.
Is it?
Yeah, because it's just like, I like being slim and lean, but I don't want to.
They had like a freaking 8-pack or something.
Nah, I don't know. I weren't paying attention, but I'm trying to be hench. That's not my thing, man.
You like being slim?
Yeah, I like fitting into clothes and
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
so when you did that, were you like hench? Were you
no,
more hench?
I reckon I was just lean.
Oh, okay, cool.
Just more lean.
You just had more muscle in it.
Yeah. I don't
fat,
even know. I wasn't even paying attention like that. Only when I ran
okay.
into my little brother's missus, she was like, "Oh, you lost loads of weight and all that." And
Crazy.
I didn't notice it until then. I jumped on the scales. Oh shit!
Martin,
how you doing, big man?
I'm good, man. I'm good. What we're gonna talk about today, my guy. So, like a little bit on the previous episode which you touched on. I want to talk about like mortality, innit?
Mm-hmm.
And are you very aware of it? And what does it necessarily mean to you, innit?
Bruv,
you get me?
This ain't Mortal Kombat, big man. Let's just say it.
That's the title. This ain't Mortal Kombat.
This ain't Mortal Kombat.
That should be the title.
I don't know. I say more. As far as I know, everyone that I've ever seen in the grave lived at some point in time, innit? So
no, but I mean, okay.
No, when you're saying Mortal, bro, this ain't the Matrix, bro. I mean, it's the Matrix, but it's not the Matrix film.
I'm gonna be more specific.
Please.
Do you ever think like where you're gonna be in the next like 5-10 years time? Do you ever like dawn on you? And do you ever think, okay,
I have got a rough idea whether or not God permits me, or God allows, or because like life there has to be a purpose, right? And you have to be heading somewhere.
Yeah.
But just because you're heading somewhere doesn't mean that's the right place you're meant to be going. And there's some people in life that have been doing stuff for 30, 40 years, however long. One day they're like, no, I want to do this. Mm-hmm. This is what been meaning to do my whole life. So although, we have a goal and some aspirations and whatever, that might not be where we might actually be in 5 to 10 years.
Do you think God's got a plan for you?
100%.
Okay. Do you think, because I was talking to my friend about this, do you think your plan was written before you were even born?
That's the thing though, isn't it? So that's why there's that argument about not freedom. There's a word for it. There's an argument in terms of what's been designed for you and you actually having choice. Yeah. Because the choices that you make, you're going to end up on this path regardless.
Yeah.
You get it? So, it's either you would have ended up on this path sooner or you were just messing around, hence why you didn't get there sooner.
Yeah.
So there's that whole argument about whether, destiny and that. Yeah.
I believe that just even be as a Christian, I believe, or a practicing Christian, I'm getting better every day. I'm trying to seek the face of God. I'm not perfect. You know where I'm coming from. On my journey, I believe that you are right on time. You're not before your time. You're not ahead of your time. You are right on time. I believe that, let's say, Rich, this is Rich. This is what Rich is going to do. Right? No matter how many fuck-ups, no matter how much shit you go through, you're going to get to, as you said, where
you're going to get there.
Where you're meant to be.
So does it
play the movie, innit?
So does it matter what you do in between that and getting there?
This is the hard thing we're talking about in terms of your mortality. Do you think your story, which is written for you, do you think it can be rewritten or not?
A part of me wants to say it can be rewritten.
Even though that's the destination, because all we're going through in life, I just feel all we're going through is the journey, innit? But at the end of the day, there's a destination. And it not necessarily mean death.
Okay, no. Let me give you, there's a hypothetical out there. I'm going to try, hopefully, stay with me, people.
Yeah.
So, you see how you came here tonight?
Yeah.
There might be, say like you decided not to come here tonight.
Yeah.
There's a version of you that done that somewhere out there, possibly in the universe.
The multiverse, basically.
Possibly.
That kind of...
Yeah. So, like, if you don't if you didn't come here tonight, you might have done something else. And that person will go off and do X, Y, Z in their life. But you came here tonight and we're having this conversation tonight. You get it? So there's that, you know, hypothetical, but that's not even a proven. That's just.
But that means it's still written though, because no matter, two versions of you still did two different things.
But if there's two versions of you, that means there's four. There's four, there's eight, there's multiple
then
versions
everyone's
of you.
Right. Okay, I agree with that. That means everyone's life and every single person is written. Everyone's got a storyline. Do you know where I'm coming from? So no matter what you say is,
versions,
no matter what you say is, we all got a storyline. Do you know what I mean? And you can't mess up the storyline. You can try your best to mess up the storyline. For example, I'll give you an example. There's been many times, where I've been in jobs, where I know I'm meant to leave. I choose not to leave. I believe God makes my job so aggressive
that you have to leave.
That I have to leave because my man's got a schedule for me.
It's time for you to leave.
And when it's time for you to go. Get out of here, man. Get out of here, that shit, man. You know what I mean? And then guess what? When I leave, I get into the job where I'm meant to be.
You're meant to be,
Do you know where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
So no matter what you think you're doing, big man, like you've got a schedule in it.
Yeah.
And that goes into the other thing as well, which I'm going to ask you, was obviously still on the mortality thing, but what I want to ask you as well, if let's say God said, listen, Rich, I'm going to show you where you're going to be in the next 20 years. Would you want to know? Or not?
A part of me says yes, but then the problem is you say yes, you start doing stuff and you might try to avoid that by going straight there. You get? So you're trying to avoid that, but you're going to end up there anyway. And then another part of me is like, okay, if you don't know, then it's just like, you just going through life doing whatever you're doing anyway.
Okay, so let's say, because I remember there's a film about this, let's say the consequence was, let's say he showed you where you're going to be, but it ends with you being shot, stabbed, and killed. Like, no matter what, would you still want to live it out?
It's a bit deep.
Would you still?
Of all things.
Would you still? I know, because I'm getting somewhere with it. Would you still want to live it out or not? Let's say they show you like 10 years time, Rich, you're done. You're done out here. Knock on wood. I want you to live to your grave. Yeah, and let's say you're done out here. You're gonna get.
Would I still want to see it?
Would you still want to see it?
I don't know if I would want to know.
Would you want to see it through? It's been shown to you.
But how can you not see it through though? Because you're not gonna.
Or you could just be like, you know what, big man, do it right now, blood. I'm not gonna wait 10 years to.
Nah, I guess I'll still see it through.
Would it change your perception of things?
Probably.
Okay, I'm getting somewhere to it. Bear with me, people. All right. If someone told you you had a year to live, would you be doing the things you're doing right now? Or not?
Nah, because they're gonna change it now.
Okay, so why is it that we don't? This is where I've got to now. We don't do what we're meant to do then.
No, because now you're rushing because you know that time's running out.
No, but shouldn't we live like time's running out though?
No, but I live
because we don't know. We're on borrowed time, right?
Again, I'm with the gratitude, the attitudes, isn't it? So the small things of that, if I wake up, I'm breathing, it means I got a chance to do X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
Cool. But if you're telling me now there's like a time limit, obviously mentally you're just gonna try and do things quicker because you know TikTok.
Or would you do things more? It may not. Okay, would it be necessarily quicker, or would it necessarily be meaningful now?
It's definitely going to be meaningful, but
so it's not necessarily quicker, right?
No, but either which way, you know, there's a timer on you.
Yeah,
it's like countdown.
So
now.
Why don't we behave like that? Because everyone's behaving like we got infinity time.
No one's got infinity time.
But we behave.
Do you reckon?
Bro, I feel like, okay, for example, forgive me, people, I came here late. If I knew I had a year to live, best believe if I wanted to do this thing, I was banging it out. I'd be like, listen, I need to do this, I need to do this. And maybe the job I might be in right now, I won't necessarily be the job I'll be in. I might go to Africa. I might go to Colombia and get my rocks off. Do you know what I mean? With all my Latinas or whatever. I might meet someone. I might want to have kids. Do you get what I mean? But we live like we are on borrowed time every single time. And next minute, life passes us by and we're like, what have we done?
No, I hear it.
Do you get where I'm coming from? And that's why I started thinking about mortality, because during COVID, I lost like my auntie, my uncle.
Sorry.
This is all right, bro. I lost people who I thought were going to be here forever.
Yeah.
I made plans with them for like 5 years ahead and all of that. thing. And then they just went, bro. Like, they just went. And it made me start thinking about more like, that's why we talked about before about marriage and all this other things. Like, why do we wait? Oh, I'm going to wait to this. I'm going to wait to find the one. I'm going to do this. But we don't know, bro. Like, sometimes, I feel like as human beings, we're fucking ignorant, bro. We think like, yo, man's I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna do that. And we're not even working towards it, or we're not living like, you know how people say it takes 5 years for us to pop? That's them man's story. Who knows? With the level of productivity we might have, it could take a couple months. You've seen it happen to people. How many times in our industry we've seen artists, musicians, podcast people come all of a sudden, and within a year, their trajectory has gone. Yeah,
but they always say like a year, you never know where you'll be.
Well, where you'll be in a year, innit?
With a year's hard work.
With a year's hard work, if you're pushed to the corner. Like, if you get pushed to the corner, but that man has nothing. Do you know what I mean?
All I can do is this.
Yeah, all I can do is this. Yeah, that's it. A man move like Rambo, bro.
No,
do you get me, bro?
I hear it. I don't know, man. Life is for living as well. You know what I mean? And it's short. So it's like, a point what you're saying is, okay, cool, we should be living like that anyway, but you know, no one wants to go through life just stressed and.
But why does it have to be stressed? I feel like, okay, for example, when I look at you, I feel like you live your life.
So I
feel like if you, God forbid, if you pass today, I feel you have no regrets.
You know what it is?
I feel like you'll be like, yo,
the reason why
I did my thing. I did my thing, big man.
I did my thing. I don't know about you, man, but I done my thing.
Like, you know what it is? Show me
how you get down.
Bruv, because for you've lived a man's life 5 times over.
You know what it is? Yeah? The reason why I tried to live is because I've done a lot of being alive without living.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Well,
that's a deep one. Say again for the man.
Being alive without living.
That's it.
It's rough.
Yeah.
No, but then it's like, are you? Then that comes into like, are you working to live or are you living to work? And some people
say again.
Are you living to work?
Don DeMarco.
Don DeMarco. No. Are you living to work or are you working to live? Because there's a big difference. And some people, you have to keep, like, kudos to you. If you just want to work your whole life, get to 65 and then retire, no problem. I hear it. I understand, you know, that's the way you've been brought up. That's the way you see things. But life is just not meant for you to just wake up every day, 9 to 5 until you're 70.
Yeah.
And then roll over and die.
But that's some people's reality. And also, they don't have a choice. Look at Uncle in the club.
It's called the status quo.
Look at Uncle in the club in the toilet. Fresh up. You want fresh up? The one who spray you.
Yeah, but perfume. Like he's doing.
You think he wants to do that?
No,
bro?
But he's doing it for a reason, for a goal. So I hear it, but that's like, again, he's doing that for a reason. Some people, they haven't got that reason. So it's for main thing is to work till 65, 70.
And that's it. Retire.
Yeah.
And sometimes, you know what? Sometimes they hit 65, 66, they're dead. It gets like that sometimes.
Listen,
they've worked their whole life.
I can't actually say that no one actually wants to work till 70, 65. There's people that actually do. Or there's people that are retired. They come out of retirement and start doing stuff because
some
they're
people
bored.
Can't even enjoy their money. They're so mashed up from all the work they've done. Listen, they can't even enjoy their money, bro.
You have to, like, don't get me wrong, you have to work in life. That's just inevitable. You have to get up and go get it. But at the same time, like, are you living to work or are you, working to live? Like, you just don't, no one just wants to exist. You have to do some kind of living.
But some people, some people, their reality and all they can see is existing because they've never even been given the opportunity to see anything more.
So make it work.
But bro, okay, for example, let's say someone in a war-torn country. Yeah, God forbid, I'm not laughing.
Man said, I'm not laughing. It's like
I'm not laughing in a war-torn country. I'm saying,
go on.
Let's say, man, in a war-torn country, bombs, missiles every night.
Yeah.
Do. Yeah?
Yeah.
Bro, them man are not thinking, yo, I want to be a painter or I want to be a musician. Or they're thinking, yo,
flight.
Listen,
flight.
I need
trying to get
survive the night. That's what I mean. So some man don't even have the opportunity to even be able to, what do you say? Work to live or live to work.
Yeah,
they only have one option and one option, bruv. Yeah.
Live. Work don't come out to.
Just live.
We'll talk about work when we get to another country.
Talk about work. Yeah, just live.
Right now, I gotta live. Yeah, no, I hear that, man.
I think it's a privilege to be in the West, to live in the West, that we have those options. I feel like our
It's
parents...
a privilege for you to think you can't work. Think about that. Think about that. Think about it for a second. It's a privilege for you to think you can't work.
Yeah.
Because your mum and dad and work. My mum and dad. Listen, you have to work.
Or what do you call it? A chubby, ugly girl who's you fancy.
No, but even then, like, you know, you have to work at the putang or something.
Yeah,
exactly.
You
have to put in some type of work.
If putang is work, yeah, oh God, I feel so.
That's work for some people, you know. What about the escorts, the male escorts?
Pardon?
What about the male escorts?
I don't feel sorry for them, man. I don't feel sorry for them, man.
Yeah, that's their work, though.
Well, what did J House say? Yakatara. I don't feel sorry for them,
That's
man.
their work, though. That's their hustle. Just what I'm saying. They take an old girl out and all that. Do you know what I mean? It's all above board.
Yeah.
After the night is done. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. There's a couple extras.
Lay some pipe like Super Mario.
Yeah, lay some pipe like Super Mario. Luigi and them man there. Yeah, so a couple plants. Do you know what I mean? People gotta make coin, innit? But
same time you gotta enjoy yourself.
You have to, man.
But you seem like a man. Anything happens right now in life, and you go like you're content. I reckon your brethren would be like, "Yo, my man did this."
No, but you know what it is. Yeah, I still feel like there's always so much more you can do. Yeah. Not to say that I'm being greedy or anything.
Yeah. But honestly, do you think it's greed though? Why can we not just... Okay, do you know what? Why can't man just be happy with flipping burgers in McDonald's getting old and just dying, bro? Like, why can't man just be happy with... Like, sometimes, I feel like big dreams and aspirations are not for everyone, you know?
I'll go and flip burgers, but I'll tell you right
now,
bro,
though, if everyone had big dreams and aspirations, we wouldn't have a democracy, bro.
The man ain't going to flip burgers.
And you need someone at the bottom, yeah? You need someone at the top. Not everyone can be at the top.
No, I hear that. That's just life.
Some man needs to actually flip burgers and just shut his mouth and just chill out.
Bro, the man ain't gonna flip burgers, bro. I'm telling you now. I can call 10 man. I could call 20 man right now. They're all gonna give you
when
no.
You know when I was in Bristol, one guy I shared a student accommodation with, his dad's been flipping burgers for about 45 years. He's put all his kids through uni. He paid for it. They didn't have no student loan. They've got a house. He met his wife. They both, big up him. Him and his wife both flip burgers. They've offered him many management jobs in McDonald's to move up. He said no. He's fine with flipping because he leaves at a certain time, gets home at a certain time.
Yeah, he seems steady, man.
And
he's happy,
his kids are fine. His kids are all put through uni. Yeah. He's got a house and everything. Him and his wife have grown old together, and his kids are calm. Do you know where I'm coming from? And he loves his job. Like, he takes pride in his job. And you know, I think in America, they take more pride in their jobs than we do. Like, you know, when we watch these documentaries, be like, I'm a trucker. I've been a trucker for 15 years, 25 years. My granddaddy was a trucker. My great-granddaddy was a trucker. We were all truckers. And you go to their house, and they got pictures of all their grandparents and parents and uncle, and everyone's a trucker. Do you get what I'm coming from?
Yeah.
Us, man.
My daddy was a pimp.
My daddy was a pimp with a limp.
Yeah, you know like that. My daddy was an old school player from the Himalaya.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Reminds me of Boondock, a pimp named Slickback.
Yeah, a pimp named Slickback. What's your name? A pimp named Slickback. Yeah, I don't know, man. I appreciate all the small things, and because again, society, everyone's got to find their place, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's, it's not, the ceiling's not that high for everyone. It's like a football player.
Yeah.
Who's looking good now, but his ceiling's not that high.
Yeah.
Or a football player who doesn't look that good now, but his ceiling's much more higher. The potential's there.
Do you think Ronaldo would have been Ronaldo no matter where he was in this world?
I want to say yes, but then...
No matter where you place my man, do you think he still would have been Ronaldo?
I don't know, because nurturing is an important thing. And just like, I've seen the argument where I've seen Arsenal release players and they've come back and they've played well in other places. Do you know what I mean? At the same time, nurturing is important, especially when you come across a good manager that's really there for you and building you up and etc. Like, some people would turn around and say Messi would have ended up however.
No matter where he was.
Yeah, because of God-given talent, etc.
Or who's that MMA fighter?
Conor McGregor.
The one who beat Conor McGregor, Khabib.
Khabib, yeah.
Yeah, whatever. They said my man was fighting bears, whatever. He's been
that. Yeah, but then Conor had to learn everything. Just like Ronaldo had to learn and work hard to get. Like, he had talent, but they'll say Messi's got more talent, but Ronaldo had to work it. So, you know, either which way, talent's not enough, man.
Don't think so?
No. So it's not enough, man. You have to
obviously the hard work and stuff, innit? But then this is the whole thing. I reckon them man work like they've got no tomorrow.
Yeah.
I reckon they understand what time is. I reckon this was a whole thing about their mortality. I think them man understand their mortality, especially athletes. I feel like them man know that I don't have a lot of time in this game. So let me just go, like, for example, LeBron, who recently got the highest point score ever in NBA history.
Yeah.
I'm sure my man was chasing it from young. I'm sure that was one of my man's goals. Do you get me?
Well,
or even
we'll
Messi
never know.
or Ronaldo. I'm sure them man know that, listen, I don't have this much time left. I got to make sure that I do what I need to do.
Yeah.
Remember watching a Messi documentary talking about him wanting to win a World Cup. Do you know what I mean? That's been my man's aim. He's very conscious of the time. He knows that, okay, cool, maybe I need to get this together in the next 4 years because the World Cup comes every 4 years, right? So he knows that I have to make sure I put myself in this position that I'm ready, that when this happens, man's murking it. Do you get where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
I'm sure. Even boxers, bro. Like, you don't think AJ knows his mortality? I'm sure he's very mindful of the time he has, or even Floyd.
Yeah.
You get the man there.
Floyd's a different animal.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. Like, I'm sure he knew that, yo, I'm going to do this by this, by this, by this, by this. I need to do this because I might not have enough time. My body might give up. Do you get me? Because even boxing is also based on your body, right? If your body ain't that strong, then he's pissed. Hence why, and I don't think he will ever pick a fight with a professional boxer again now, right?
I mean, I reckon he can still do it if he was to come out of...
You think so?
Yeah,
you still think so? He's got it?
Yeah, I mean, obviously... boxing takes its toll and he's got older and stuff and all that, but he's a defensive fighter, man.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I think all them, man, have that mindset that,
but his
time is precious.
100%, but his boxing IQ is on a different level to most people.
Yeah, but don't you think that was built because he knew how much he's like, listen, I have to get it by this. I have to make sure, because remember, I swear that he was doing the Olympics and stuff, right?
Yeah.
He did it. So obviously, man knew that, okay, I have to get myself to this level, to this level, to this. Even AJ, when he first came, I swear AJ started at 18 or something.
I can't remember.
Something crazy like
after
that.
he come out of jail or something.
So now the question I want to ask you, if you, right now, going back to you again, if you put yourself in your mindset that time is limited, where do you think you'll be in the next year? If you really put your mindset like, yo, I don't have time. Where do you think you'll be in the next year?
Somewhere bombastic.
Bombastic, yeah? Do you think you'll be married?
I don't know about married. Jesus.
Bro, I'm gonna push this on you.
That was a jump,
I'm gonna push this on you.
I don't know if I'll be married, but somewhere
bro, I can see you being a great father.
Yeah, 100%.
I can see your wife being very lucky.
I mean, as long as she knows that, do you know what I mean? So let's start the campaign from now.
You know that.
So let's start the campaign from now.
What, find your wife, yeah?
No, not find my wife, but let her know that she's lucky.
Make sure the wife knows now.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Play this back on your wedding day.
No problem. Yeah,
you better know.
We can play this.
You better get to know.
Put it on the big screen right there, baby. Look,
there's a long queue.
Baby, look, that one's this is for you.
This is for you. There's a long queue.
This is our day, but this one right here is for you.
Do you know what man had to do to get here right now?
You know what I had to
do. You know the pain man had to put through.
Man's life's been a real life GTA, baby.
Things I had to mash down to make sure that man's secure for
you.
Baby,
it's been GTA London, London edition GTA. You don't even know.
Yeah.
Get the access.
Yeah, get the access. You get me? I put in all the groundwork. I mashed so many things so I don't have to mash no more. That man can be loyal to you.
Baby. I let go of the black book, baby.
Yeah, do you get me? I threw it away. I dashed it.
The Rolodex got burned.
Yeah, I didn't even dash it to the man.
There's no more.
Yeah.
So I mean,
and there's about 10 more of that.
There's no more Rolodex, man. We don't want that. That's not for us, baby.
But yeah, man.
Baby.
But people, man, just live, man. Live like you ain't got a lot of time left, man. Like that's what I want for our people, man. Stop putting things off. Do you get where I'm coming from? Stop thinking that, I've got enough time. If you see that babes over there, go and chat to it, bruv. You might not see her again. If you see that job, you like, go for the job. You might not see that job again. Do you know what I mean? Is there something you want to learn? Go and learn it, man.
Learn that.
Do you get me? Better learn that stuff. If you want to make some money, go and do that. Do you know what I mean? Make sure it's not illegal.
Yeah, don't.
Try your best to make sure it's not illegal.
We're not promoting anything illegal on here.
I don't want someone to watch this one. I'll be like, I'm going to rob a bank then. And the time is now. I'm going to rob a bank.
Don't do crime, people.
Don't do crime. Do you know what I mean?
It's not for you.
I mean, but definitely, man. Like, yeah, man. Anyone out there around, if you've got a loved one, tell them you love them. Do you get me? Yeah? If you want to get back with your ex, tell her that, listen, babes, I'm sorry, I fucked up.
I messed up, baby.
Yeah?
Baby, I love you.
Baby, I love you. Take me back. Bro, we could be changing someone's life today, you know?
Yeah, for real.
We could really be changing someone's life today, man. Do you know what I mean?
Tell him, man, don't be afraid to pick up the phone and tell him.
Yeah, man, don't be afraid to pick up the phone, man.
Life is short and it's precious.
There you go.
And you guys and girls keep forgetting that.
So what if he cheated on you? It was just her, baby.
So what if she cheated on you, big man? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, so what?
She still loves you.
Just because she gave man head doesn't mean she don't love you.
Do you know what I mean?
It was just a weak moment.
Yeah, it was a moment of weakness for both of you.
And she went to Shagaloof.
You done this and he done that. Do you know what I mean? Like, get over it.
Do you get me? Get over it, man.
It's okay.
Fine. Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. I'm not giving that advice. Fuck that. I'm not giving that advice. Make them pay. Make them suffer.
Some people do what you got to do, man. We got to get out of it, man.
Just do whatever makes you happy, man. Do you know what I mean? I was speaking to my uncle the other day. He said he could wife a hoe. I was like, bigger man than I am.
I don't know what a hoe is, isn't it?
Bigger man. You do know what a hoe is.
I don't associate with
someone who.
I don't associate with that.
Someone who has sex with no aim, just aimlessly having sex.
I don't know what a hoe is.
Whatever. He said he could marry a prostitute, an ex-prostitute. He said he could marry one.
I mean, if that's what he's...
And he said, because there could be traffic.
If that's what makes him happy...
You could be about to change someone's life. So he kind of changed my perspective on that. I wouldn't do it, but I respect it. I respect it in terms of that.
If that's what makes him happy, then so be it.
You could tell her, time is short, innit? You could tell her, listen, baby, you don't need to do that no more. I'm here. I've got my Captain Save a Hole coat on. I'm here to save you.
Captain Save a Hole.
Do you feel me?
Baby, you ain't
live
gonna do that
happily
no
ever
more.
after. I heard some hoes make the best housewives, you know?
I mean, I don't call girls hoes. I said, no, but I didn't like, well...
Bro, girls call other girls hoes. What are you talking about?
They would have practice, though, wouldn't they? They would have been like, looking after a bare different man. So
it means they're a multitasker. They put it on their CV that I'm able to work well in a group environment.
If they've looked after bare different man.
It means she's a multitasker.
Do you know what I mean? The first couple man, it might have been
exactly. And she's able to assess the dangers. And she's done her health and safety.
Assess the situation.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what I mean? Thinks well on her feet and on her knees. You feel me?
Yeah, let's wrap this up, man.
Anyway, it is what it is, man.
It's been lively as always. This is the Rich and
King show.
I'm Rich.
I'm King.
And we will be seeing you guys shortly. Share, like, subscribe, all of that stuff. Tell your friend, tell your enemy. Don't be shy.
Yeah,
Peace out. Peace out. Peace.
Bless.
Rich and King show, motherfuckers.